So somebody that just left, Tasira Soul Watson, Ashemu, who's with you all, right? Right. We got to know each other and became really good friends through a great trauma in both of our lives. And one of the things that he taught me to do is meditate. And he said, if you don't learn to meditate, you're going to lose your mind, right? I hope he's taught y'all that. Yeah, and so that's a practice that I've engaged in for the last 7 years. I meditate almost every day. And that's really important. I also think as we talk about healing, it's important to build what Dr. King spoke of as a beautiful struggle. So the struggle shouldn't just be daunting and you're giving everything and you feel like a martyr. And, it's a sacred duty, but it also needs to be a beautiful struggle. So the people in it, like, we got to laugh, right? We got to, turn up sometimes, right? We got to have parties. We got to celebrate birthdays and births of children and, all of those things. We have to be alive, and I think that's really important. In terms of healing, I also want to caution us against too much of what they call self-care and what I call selfish care, right? So some folks talk about, like, some of the young folks will say sometimes when you ask them to do something, oh, I'm at capacity. What if Mama Harriet Tubman had said, I would take y'all to freedom, but I'm at capacity. My feet hurt, right? We can't do that, right? So when it's our duty, we got to do the work. And we got to be really, really clear that we are in a place of war. War has been declared on us. And if you don't know it, then your head is buried in the sand. I hope you watched the State of the Union last night, right? I hope you paying attention to what this fool, but not just this fool, all of the majority of white people who voted for him, right? The majority did, right? So we got to be real about what we're facing, right? They've declared war on us. And so in a state of war, we don't have time to get to the deep healing, right? In a state of war, you got to spit on that wound and keep moving, right? And so let's do that. Let's build friendships within the, what do they call them, foxholes, right? Like, we going to be loyal to each other and watch each other's back, and sometimes we going to talk shit and laugh, but we also know we're at war. And so you got to keep moving. And selfish care means what you're doing is pushing your work off on me, right? And so all of us have to engage in the work of winning the war, winning this iteration of freedom struggle so that it's easier for the next one.